Douglas here from Weeknet Labs. In this video demonstration, we're going to be walking through level 3 of the second CTF challenge provided by InfosecInstitute.com. Now the URL for this is ctf.infosecininstitute.com/CTF2. And the exercises can be accessed up here in the top left. We are doing level 3, and this is the third video in a small series of videos that I'll be creating as I find time to create them. So let's just jump right in. First of all, we have a form here and a little bit of explanation, a little background about the form. The form says that you know that the users are stored on an ordinary text file. You also know for this to work, there are some parameter delimiters used. Your task is to create an account that would be an admin using nothing but the provided UI and log in with it. Okay, so first of all, let's just make a generic account, WNL001, password WNL001, last name WNL001, email WNL001 at WNL.WNL. Hit register. Okay, look, that actually worked. Okay, so is that stored on the file? I don't know. WNL001, and the password was WNL001. Oh crap, everybody out there has my password. Okay, look, so it says roll:normal. That's probably the delimiter there. I bet you the file is a comma-separated file, and this right here needs to be added. So, okay, so let's log out. And let's try and hack this. So if this was a comma delimited file, it would look something similar to this. Let's go to Applications Editors LeafPad, and I could show you this here. It's probably like first name, comma, and then let's see, roll, roll, and then comma, last name. Oops, I think it was password actually. It was the next one, and then last name. And then after that was email. So maybe the lines look something like this in the file. So for every single person, it'd create a new line here. So let's go ahead and try that. So let's put in WNL002, and then we're just going to put a comma here, and then do roll:admin. Look at that, it's not letting me. Looks like there's a max length constraint here on this input. So let's right click on it and go to inspect element. So close to saying inspect elephant right there. Okay, so there is here max length equals 12. Right click here and let's see, I think I could right click right on there and just edit the attribute alone. Yeah, so I'm just gonna make it like, I don't know, a lot more. Let's do comma admin, then let's put another comma here and see if that does it here. So for the password, we're going to put WNL002. Last name WNL002, and email WNL002 at WNL.WNL. Okay, hit register. Look at that. So I guess there is some server-side PHP checking here, because look, as we see with this form right here, inspect an element anywhere in the form, you'll be able to bring up the form easily here. Method equals post, and it looks like action is nothing, which means that the ex3.php, the same file is actually handling the form submission. So if whenever this file gets called, it's actually doing a check here to make sure that this isn't too long. So it looks like I cannot inject that with this parameter. So let's try another one. WNL, actually it wasn't injected, so we can actually use this again. 002, and let's put it down here. Oops. In last name and try that. Okay, roll:admin, WNL002, password was WNL002. Hit register. Look, that works. Ooh, let's see if this works. WNL002, WNL002, hit login. Nope, roll equals normal. We did not inject it. What happened here? Let's go to logout, and we're back at the form here. Maybe we put it in the email address. So let's do WNL003, password WNL003, last name WNL003, or maybe it's before. Let's put it before the last name. Let's do comma, roll:admin, comma. And this would only really work if this is truly a CSV file. WNL00, what do we have? 3? at WNL.WNL, and let's try this here. For what we're doing was we're trying to add the role admin role in the CSV before the actual last name. Hit register. Okay, register worked. Let's see if it works. WNL003, WNL003. This is really strange that somebody would contain user information and most likely the password in plain text in an actual text file. Ooh, maybe we can actually find the text file. I wonder if it's in this directory here. Anyways, let's see, role:normal, and it looks like it did not add it. So I'm going to log out here again, and we're going to try one last thing. We're going to put it, it's not before email, let's try to put it after the email. So we'll do WNL005. Actually, yeah, WNL005, and then we'll do password WNL005, and then last name WNL005, email WNL005 at WNL.WNL, and we're going to do comma role:admin, and then put another comma. Let's see if that works. Register, and we're going to log in. Look at that. Look. HTML5 form validation. Okay, so let's change this here. Let's do, well, first, just to be clean here, let's do WNL6. WNL006, WNL006, and WNL006, and role:admin, comma. Okay, so let's try this. And first of all, we want to go up here to the form, right-click anywhere on it, and go to Edit as HTML. And inside of the form tag, we're going to create the attribute noValidate. Just kind of like how we did in the first video. Validate. Enter. Okay. Alright, let's try this. Ooh, it worked. Alright, let's log in. Exciting. WNL006, WNL006. Hit login. Oh, look at that. It worked. I just must have fat fingered it. Okay, so we have role:normal. So that did not work. Now we've tried every aspect here. Let's log out to inject that into our CSV file. So that's rather strange. What does this file look like? Let's click get a hint here. And they put this thing over here. I don't know why they did that. Let me get rid of this thing really fast. Style equals display none. Okay, let's get rid of that so we can actually read this text here. When you log in, you would see exactly how a user's access level is determined in the text file, which is probably the role:normal. The delimiter used to separate the fields, like username and password, is just a new line. What? Okay, I would have never thought that. That's really weird. Okay, so we need to put a new line in here. And we know that we can't hack the username because it's only there is server-side validation of that to make sure that that's not too many characters. So let's do WNL007, password WNL007, and for last name, let's do well, I guess actually, thinking about this now, you can't send a new line character in a regular HTML input tag. I don't think. I've never done it before. Let's right-click on here and go to Inspect Element, and actually right-click over here and go to Edit as HTML once it highlights after you inspect element, and we're going to change this to a input. Actually, we're going to change this to a text area. I think text area will allow us to take new line characters as input. So let's give it a name equals, and we want to make it the same name as the input, which is lname. And let's see, ID equals lname, and value equals nothing, and we don't care about the class required, nothing. Okay, so now let's just delete this one, and we should actually have a text area here. Once we click anywhere out of here, yes we do. Okay, so this is good here. Alright, so now we're just going to like brute force it. Let's just do role:admin, add a new line, and then put WNL007 for the last name, put a new line, put role:admin again. And then for email, we're going to do WNL007 at WNL.WNL. Okay, so username is WNL007, password WNL007, and we're injecting the role:admin before the last name and after the last name with 2 new line characters. Let's see if that works. Oh, look at that. So they actually anticipated that. That is awesome. Okay, so it looks like it. I guess we're on the right track here if it says that. So let's go back here and we'll do edit as HTML. This is seriously so much fun. I love how InfosecInstitute does these. Text area. Name equals, what was it, LName? Whoopsie daisy. LName. And ID equals LName, just in case there's some sort of JavaScript client-side checking, and the text area. And we're going to delete the one that's here. Delete again. Okay, so now we have our thing here. So let's just try it first. Let's try it before the last name. We put role:admin. Whoopsie daisy, I hit tab instead of enter. Hit enter and then do WNL007. And then all of this stuff should be the same. WNL007 is the username. Again, the password is WNL007. Hit register. And look, it worked. Okay, let's try this. WNL007, tab WNL007, and hit login. Account details WNL007. Okay. Guess you know what this means? Okay, this is a cool clue. WNL007. That means that what showed up inside the text file where the role should be was the last name. So let's go back and oh gosh, that's so cool. Okay, so let's do username WNL007 and password. Or I'm sorry, we actually need to create another account. This text file is probably getting huge from all these people hitting it. WNL008, and then last name. We want to put the last name first. WNL008. Well, actually, whoopsie daisy. We actually have to delete this and create a. Let's see. Edit as HTML. We're going to put the text area back in here. Text area and text area. Okay, so it was ID equals LName. Whoops. And it was name equals LName. Okay, so we're going to delete this old version here, click anywhere outside so it creates it on the DOM, and then we're going to do, let's see, WNL008, and now we want to put the role. Oh gosh, I keep hitting tab instead of enter. Now we want to do the new line and put role:admin and last name WNL008. Oops, actually this would be the email. See this, how this is kind of like broken here. That's because of this size here. Plus we didn't put a new line after this here. WNL008 at WNL.WNL and hit register. And yes, okay, the account was created. Let's log in, WNL008, and see what our privileges are. WNL008, hit login. We are an admin. Look, congratulations, you made it to level 4. Okay, great. So that's a little bit of brute force here, but we actually figured out what the file looked like, and thanks to one of their hints here from Get a Hint.